Today on Good Day Grand Hyatt, New York, we have breaking news on when the women's locker room needs to be cleaned out, plus an update on the men's locker room. Also, staffing changes are happening at Grand Hyatt, New York. We tell you about some exciting promotions, and later Kevin Levine returns with his Take a Penny, Leave a Penny segment. Good Day Grand Hyatt, New York begins right now. Good Day Grand Hyatt, New York. Today is Friday, March 10th. I'm Brian Kachicki. We begin today with that breaking news that the engineering department has officially announced a move-out date for the women's locker room. Women are asked to have all their belongings out of the lockers by Wednesday, March 22nd at noon. All items must be out of the lockers and removed from the room. For where women can change and store items during the renovation, they are asked to speak to their managers. Now, staying with the locker rooms, we have some progress on the men's locker room renovations. We go now to a live shot of the men's locker room. Do we have the live shot? Is the feed up? Great, there we go. So it appears the painting is complete and they're moving on to the next step, which I think is the floor. We believe it's the floor, is that correct? It is the floor. Wow, progress is looking good and a move-in date will be announced shortly. We're moving on now to other news. Daylight savings time is Sunday, March 12th. All Grand Hyatt New York colleagues are reminded to set their clocks forward 1 hour. And invitations were sent out for the annual Employee Awards Banquet, which is being held Friday, March 24th at 5 p.m. The annual event celebrates all the GHNY colleagues, and awards are distributed for Associate, Department, and Manager of the Year. Awards will also be distributed in 4 other categories: Spirit Award, Team Player Award, Supporting Role Award, and the Care Award. Event sales and event services will also bestow the Big Apple Pin Award winner that evening. The evening will be complete with dinner and dancing, and those who plan to attend should RSVP to the Human Resources Department. Attendees are reminded to dress to impress. Now, speaking of care, we here at Good Day Grand Hyatt New York want to highlight some amazing stories of care throughout the hotel. And we've done that. We have set up a care confessional, a place where colleagues can come and share their stories of care. These stories can be about care shown between 2 colleagues, care showed to the colleague, or to a guest. We would like to share our inaugural care confessional video with you right now.
Hello and welcome to Grand Hyatt New York's Care Confessional. Today I'd like to share a story about Alex Juarez. Alex Juarez is one of our engineers, mechanics. He's been with the hotel for nearly 3 decades and has 3 daughters. One day, he kissed his daughters goodbye and went to work, unbeknownst to him that he would be a shoulder to cry on for one of our guests. I'm going to read the story here. As Alex made his usual rounds, assisting guests and colleagues with engineering needs, he got a call to help Miss Honeycutt. Miss Honeycutt, whom the guest service team knows as one of the kindest people we are lucky enough to host. She had an issue with her air conditioner. Alex headed up to see Miss Honeycutt, who was on her cell phone, and waved Alex in. As Alex worked on her air conditioner, he could not help but overhear a few bits of her conversation. He noticed, in the midst of a very sad situation, that Miss Honeycutt was on the phone speaking to her 91-year-old mother, saying her last goodbye, which was the moments before Miss Honeycutt's mother passed away. After she hung up the phone, Alex asked if she was okay. He asked if there was anything that he could do for her. She asked that he call her son, but before he could, she just needed a hug. Miss Honeycutt wept as the passing of her mom and hugged Alex. She caused Alex to cry for her and with her. What Miss Honeycutt didn't know in that moment was that this day was also the anniversary of when Alex's father passed away. After they finally took a breath, Alex offered any and all assistance that he could give, which she respectfully declined, and Alex left the room. Alex could have simply left the room and went on about his day, but he didn't. Instead, he headed to banquets and got 2 candles. He headed back to the room, candles in hand, and knocked on the door. Together they lit a candle, one for her mom and one for his dad. Alex even helped her pull up a photo of her mom on her cell phone. They then took a moment and prayed. That night was not an interaction of an employee and of a guest, but simply of two people who shared a sad but healing moment and were truly there for each other.
Wow, what a story. Switching gears, it is with great pleasure that we welcome Debbie Barone to the Human Resources team. Now, most of you know Debbie, who for the last 3 years was the Area Director of Purchasing for both Grand Hyatt New York as well as on Fifth Avenue. In her new role in HR, Debbie will focus on all things wellness, including workers' comp, leaves of absences, safety, and our Thrive events. We welcome Debbie to the team. And in that Hyatt way, with every new beginning, there is also an ending. It is with very bittersweet emotions that we announce Nikki Franzita will be leaving the Hyatt family. Nikki, the Regional Director of Labor Relations, will be truly missed. And on a personal note, Nikki has not only been an advisor, but a champion, cheerleader, mentor, and friend. She is a shoulder to stand on or a shoulder to lean on. She captures Hyatt's meaning of care, and her guidance will be missed. A replacement for Mrs. Franzita has yet to be announced. We wish you nothing but the utmost success in your new endeavor, counselor. Now, after a brief break, our own Kevin Levine returns with his Pulitzer Prize-winning segment, Take a Penny, Leave a Penny. This week, Kevin sits down with Nadia Jadego and filed this report. Take a penny, leave a penny.
You didn't compliment my haircut. I got a haircut for you. You didn't mention my shoes either. I got new shoes yesterday for you. All right, welcome to Take a Penny, Leave a Penny. Our guest today is Nadia Jagdeo. Nadia,
Good pronunciation.
Tell us your title and how long you've been with Hyatt? So you and I used to both be assistant leadership committee.
Yes.
And now you're not. Do you look down on me now?
No, I
Are you better than me?
actually think that it's lacking in the fun aspect. Since I left, there's been no Fun Fridays.
Well, who should we blame for that?
John Schaefer.
I'll be sure to tell him you said so. So you deal a lot with numbers.
Yes.
Numbers is your world.
It is my world.
What is the biggest number that you can think of?
Google.
Can you give me a brief overview of the changing environment of New York City with our competition, Airbnb creeping up? What's happening to our hotel as a result of that?
So supply in the market is increasingly increasing, if that's even a word. 13% year over year. That's almost 5,000 room nights added to the market within the last year, and to great.
So with all this supply, is this why we destroyed some rooms in this hotel to change us from 1,306 to 1,298?
We did not destroy the rooms. We
What happened to
actually converted our suites to one room so that it would be easier for us to sell those.
You may be familiar with a number called pi. Have you heard of pi?
Absolutely. It's my favorite number.
I want to challenge you to see how many digits of pi you can recite. Go.
3.141592653593238.
All right, so before we go, I want to do a little math with you.
Okay.
See how your skills are. See if you can get by without this little fellow over here. So I'm going to give you a little worksheet
Thank you.
and a little pencil.
Got it.
What is the square root of 144?
12.
Ooh, okay. What is 2 to the third power?
6. No. Oh.
Can you recite the quadratic equation?
I'm sorry.
Okay, that is all the time we have for today on Take a Penny, Leave a Penny. Nadia, thank you for joining us.
Thank
Always
you.
a pleasure. Hold on to this, okay? You're going to need this.
And my calculator.
You can keep the pencil. A little gift from me to you.
Thank you.
Take a penny, leave a penny. Another groundbreaking report, Kevin. Thank you. That will do it for this week's edition of Good Day Grand Hyatt, New York. A good day to you, Grand Hyatt, New York. We hope to see you all back here next week. Have a great week.